Well, a great example of innovation taking place right here in Indiana is the Tech Product of the Year Award winner. That's 3OE Scientific. Pleased to be joined now by Dr. Tom Faust. Dr. Faust is the founder and CEO of 3OE Scientific. And Tom, great to see you. Congratulations on a well-deserved award.
Thank you so much. We appreciate representing TechPoint in the state of Indiana. And with that competition that we had, I'm just so honored and pleased, from startups to big companies, Cummins and others. So we're very, very honored to have this award.
Fascinating technology you've created there, innovation that is really addressing the pandemic and really beginning to gain traction. First of all, Tom, you founded 3OE Scientific in 2018. Give us a thumbnail description of the company.
Yeah, we started, as you might imagine, very small, and with the technology, we had aqueous ozone, treating it out of water itself, the ozone, and so we took that generator and we're building a platform of products. Of course, you got to start with one, and so we were going after HAIs, hospital-acquired infections, and to be able to destroy those pathogens. Working with the FDA, the pandemic hit. And lo and behold, we started getting inbound calls for purchasing the device from schools and sports stadiums and other places. So we're still heading down the FDA path, but we've got a device now called Iggy that is for public health and to get those hands clean.
Well, let's talk about that. Iggy is the tech product of the year. Talk about what it how it works.
Yeah, we tried to take out all the problems that users would have. Like when they do soap, there's a lot of technique involved. 95% of all people do not wash their hands properly or use the sanitizers, the foams and gels and whatnot. So we wanted no technique. So literally the learning curve is this. If you can hold your hands out like that, fingers spread apart, put them in the device, the combination of aqueous ozone and the proprietary sprays that we have in there, it feels like a shower on the hands. And in 7 seconds, those hands come out clean.
Well, let's talk about the traction you're receiving. A lot of big name companies, organizations, hospitals, and others. Give us an idea of who's interested in the product.
Yeah, we're very honored to have signed a contract with Mayo Clinic. Again, the technology is much broader than one product, and so we're working with Mayo to help them in surgical wound care to come up with a device for that. We've got Cobb County Schools in Georgia are purchasing our product. We've got POs from them. We've got POs from Carmel City, so civic centers, sports stadiums, we're working with them, and maritime. Think about cruise ships and the needs that are very much there. Yep. We're still headed down the FDA path, but while this public pandemic hit, we wanted to be of help here as well.
Obviously, by what you're saying there's a lot of interest there. What's the potential in your view, Tom?
Oh, well, we have $6 million of POs in hand right now, and we anticipate as much as $70 million the rest of this year.
Wow, that's a big number. How about growing innovation, growing this technology in Indiana? And I know you've been very active as an entrepreneur and an innovator in the state. What's the climate like to create something like this that has so much potential?
Indiana's great. Both coasts take the claim for being the innovators around the world, and they forget that the Midwest is filled with great innovations. It can be a bit myopic, because we're a product and not SaaS.
Yeah,
so
right.
That creates problems for some entities, but we've had great support. We've got great investors, and we've met our first round, oversubscribed slightly, and we're just about to close this round. So the investors are savvy here. Great people. Great. I love the Midwest. That's why I wanted to be an Indiana company. Yeah. I've lived around the world, came back to Indiana, and I'm like, no, let's make this an Indiana thing.
Well, it's a great story, a great product with a lot of potential out there, really making some waves around the country. Tech Product of the Year, 3OE Scientific for Iggy. Dr. Tom Faust, the founder and CEO of the company. Tom, thanks very much, and again, congratulations.
Thank you, Gary. All the best. Okay.